30 right now. Northwest wind at 5, and the feels like temperatures right now, it's got a little bite out there. It's into the mid-20s when you factor in the wind chill. We're into the upper 20s air temperature-wise. Up in northwestern Indiana, including Lafayette at 28. 29 up in South Bend, 31 in Fort Wayne. We're right at freezing in Muncie. A lot of areas around central Indiana are below freezing so far here for this morning. We are running almost 10 degrees colder than 24 hours ago, and it was a pretty big shift yesterday morning compared to what we had on Tuesday morning. So we're just kind of seeing those numbers fall back quite a bit. It's going to be a chilly one for the kiddos at the bus stop. 30 degrees through 8 o'clock. We might see a little bit of fog. I haven't really seen that develop just yet. So we'll keep an eye on that. But for the most part, I think we're going to be just overcast. And I think that's going to be the trend for much of the day today. We're pretty close to average 38 for your high. Normal high typically around 39. All right. Let's go to Storm Tracker here. This is what we're going to be watching heading our way as early as later tonight. There are numerous either winter weather advisories in the purple, Wisconsin, UP of Michigan, northern Minnesota. There's a very thin line of winter storm warnings. It does include Minneapolis and St. Paul, right through central Wisconsin, Green Bay included, several inches of snow. A lot of these areas are going to pick up maybe around 5, 6, 7 inches of snow. We will not see that much, but this system is going to start sliding down to the south and east and will have an impact on us. Let's go ahead and walk you through this here. Storm Track 8 Futurecast. And I went ahead and started this during the afternoon since today is just going to be gloomy, but it will be dry. Futurecast as early as 8 or 9 o'clock. We may start things off kind of as a mixed bag of precipitation since we're going to be above freezing, even probably during around that 7 or 8 o'clock hour. I do think we will quickly see those numbers kind of tumble. And by around midnight, maybe an hour or so before, we'll start to see some of this light moisture filling in, likely in the form of snow, but there could be, some rain or sleet mixing in at times. Let's roll through the overnight. And as we get going into the morning drive, this is what we're going to be concerned with. We got this strong kind of northwest flow here, and that's going to bring in more of these bands of snow showers. It's going to be hit and miss, not going to be widespread, but I am concerned that we're going to have some slick spots for, say, the morning drive, the bus stop tomorrow morning. If you're traveling north to South Bend tomorrow, at least around lunchtime, I think you're going to have to contend with some of these snow showers. This is at midday. You can see going straight north, some of that scattered snow up around Kokomo. As we get later in the day, I think we'll wind down the scattered snow bands. And this is at 5 p.m., just mainly cloudy. There will be some lake effect, I think, going on up north. And that could include areas around South Bend. May get around an inch or two up along the Indiana and Michigan state line. That would include South Bend, Notre Dame Stadium. There's probably going to be some snow on the ground if you are heading that direction. I don't think we get as much here in central Indiana, less than an inch, but I do think it will be enough to make for some slick traveling for the first half of our Friday. We're down to 32 tonight. Again, that snow arriving after midnight. 36 tomorrow. Snow for the first half of the day. And we're looking cold tomorrow up in South Bend. Kickoff temperature into the upper 20s. Partly to mostly cloudy skies. Some snow bands could be possible. And then we even turn colder for the weekend. Both days dry, but we're only around freezing both Saturday and Sunday. Hensley Legal Group 7-day forecast. We are going to warm things up next week. And it looks wet as well. It starts Monday, 39. We'll hold off on rain chances until really late Monday. Christmas Eve looks soggy, 42, and we do have a chance of showers Christmas Day with highs into the